See, and what we're listening to is another type of coping skill. The best for the situation, I would assume, is what the person believes. Is someone going to complain about this method of coping outside? Come on. This is what I think every time I see something. Are they going to complain about it? Are they waiting for it to get worse? Are they going to use it, store it up? It's almost like you avoid approaching and saying, do you have an accommodation? Do you know what the other ones do? Where do they do it? Right? People come in with habits, and you cannot say, I don't like that habit, so I have to get rid of you. This is the stuff that rolls through my head every time I see something that, oh, I bet someone could be disagreeable with this. Yeah. But what is the social purpose? If you've got a roof over your head and you're safe, and you wanted that for everyone else around you, you'd give them some leeway and consideration. But we don't get that here. Every day is a new day to wake up and say, oh, I haven't been offended yet. And let's not take the day as such an offense. Because it's really kind of backwards. I'm willing to go into a more isolated situation to have peace and quiet, to get back out into the public. But in actuality, it should be the disturbance that gets that. Because socially, I want to be more agreeable and open. Again, I've got a vehicle that sits 4. Seems like kind of a waste going to the grocery store by myself. But that's the way I was trained. Make the best of your day. You can be doing this with someone else. You got room. No skin off your back. And that's the way it was. No more, because it cost too much. You think putting money down in the car pays for that kind of jealousy and disturbance? Doesn't. Attitudinally, you wanted me segregated, busy, and consumed by your needs. And I'm thinking of Nasty Bean right now. Yeah. I'll give you $20 to come up and clean my kitchen. Oh, no, you won't. No, you won't. I'll go to Ron's and refuse a gift or help and leave marks on my knees from scrubbing that man's floor before I would go into Nasty Bean's apartment and have her say, here, do this. Yeah, big difference. Maybe it's her ranch handling days. That attitude. Because it shows in the garden committee. She picks the flowers and she tells you where to put them. And then she'll say, well, I'm not part of it. Yeah, right. 11 years. Attitudinally, it's sunk in. How I've become resistant. Because I'm way too compliant. Even when it costs me. Back to the physical therapist. Why are you still in this relationship? Well, I gave the jerk my word. I'd help him through surgery. And then I kicked him to the curb. It's, and I did say this. This building setting is just like a nursing home setting. Nobody wants to come in, hang out, visit. No. It's that disturbing. And some of us are in medical crisis. But the disturbing part is the manipulative attitude that they'll use the circumstance and play it. And again, I think of the new neighbors coming in here. How are they going to be set up? I really don't like the thought of it. They do. They come in like vultures. Eric Coleman did that to me when I came into the building. Made a point of circulating around when I was down there. That's how I invited him up to play cards. And then he played his usual self. I want to use your toothpaste and then hop on the bed. That thing. So that was actual, and that is separate from the paperwork. Paperwork, completely different entity. Because I'm not likely to follow through on that participatory event. Well, I invited him up to play cards. Look what I got. All right, he's not coming back through the door. That's how that went. Because he knocked for days. And some of you think he's the biggest problem in the building and are angry that paperwork has not shoved him out. This is what I heard on the other end, okay? That was the attitude. He must get special favor. He's still in the building. Is it because he's black? They say that. They say it, they say it, they say it. Yeah. Okay? Why is he still in the building? Who's the bigger predator that hasn't been pegged down yet? This passive-aggressive stuff, whether it's against a man or a woman, and that paperwork is all wrong. Take note on that. That's all wrong. It's not against women. Is that why they were doing the trans thing for a while? To be recognized as a victim? Maybe. That's a societal problem. You're really not innocent if you know enough to complain about the situation. You're innocent when you're screaming, what the hell happened? What's going on? Why is this continuing? Yeah. You're gonna learn the difference. Because we'll put tracking devices on you people. And it'll buzz every time you hit a threshold you're not supposed to be around. That's my surveillance technique. We'll hear you outside of our door. Okay? This is what I see coming in the future. You can't lock everyone up. And you really can't change a stalker's behavior unless they start to recognize it themselves. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. And that'll work good for dementia patients too. Oh, went past the boundary. Oh, turn around. Where are you going? Dementia care. It's as bad as manipulative people and children. Know the difference, people. Because you authorities of social graces, you're not in it. You don't have a perspective. There's the bird. I'm going to finish my turnover. I'm enjoying my Mother's Day. It takes a long time to get here. It just shouldn't have happened this way, right?